Welcome to Typhoon Lagoon. When it comes to Disney parks, I find Typhoon Lagoon to be my favorite between the two. Blizard Beach is fine, it's a nice park, but when it comes down to it, I think the decor of Typhoon Lagoon is a little bit better. And I like the rides over here a little bit better as well. They used to have a actual saltwater kind of like aquarium that you could kind of snorkel through, and they got rid of that last year, unfortunately, and that was actually one of my favorite things over here. So first up, we're going to do the lazy river. And don't get me wrong, Blizard Beach is fine, and we'll do a review on Blizard Beach sometime here in the future. But if I have a choice between two Disney water parks, this is the one I choose. So it's right by the lockers where the main entrance is for the lazy river. It's probably the hardest location to get a tube. You gotta stand in the water and wait for someone to get out. Now in other locations, and we'll point them out as we get there, if you don't mind walking to those locations and then entering the lazy river at that location, you'll have a lot less wait to actually get an inner tube. So right now we're just gonna enjoy the ride. If you watched my other reviews of water parks so far, the one before this is Volcano Bay at Universal. Let me give you kind of a judgment between the two. I really enjoy Typhoon Lagoon. It's a great water park. There's a lot of neat rides here. I think the lazy river over here is better. It literally goes completely around the park. The lazy river over at Volcano Bay is actually really good. You actually go through the volcano, and that's a neat aspect of it. I feel this one's longer, but also the decor over at Volcano Bay is absolutely spectacular. The decorations, how it's all set up, is really, really good. Over here, it's very, very similar. It's a lot of fun over here. The decor's great. Going through and seeing all the natural plants. They were having a problem over at Volcano Bay with the plants that were near the water rides. The chlorine, if it spills over and hits the plants, is killing the plants. It's kind of neat that they have music piping throughout the whole park. Lots of vegetation. This is a great lazy river. It's one of my favorites. One of the locations to enter and exit is over by the storm slides over here. And as you can see, there's lots of empty tubes here, so it's not much of a wait for people who want to get into the lazy river. We had a great time with the lazy river, and now we're going to check out the wave pool. This is Whitecapped Cove. And no diving here, but you can bring chairs right up to the water. It's huge here, and every few minutes they release these big huge waves into the pool. This is a lot of fun. That was awesome. Big wave hit us. That was so cool. So the water here is actually really warm and comfortable, and we're going to try to get a bit closer and catch a wave head on and see what happens. Oh my God! Oh my God! All right, that was awesome. Wow. That was a big wave. That was really cool. That's a lot of fun. So let's explore the park a little bit here. Somehow, every time I come to a water park, the first thing I do is a lazy river for some reason, just because I guess it's relaxing. Gets you soaking wet so you can enjoy the other parks and not have that shock of cold water. But I think if you have never been here before, I think you'll really enjoy it. Like I stated before, the decor's lovely. And the food is about what you would expect at a theme park. There was never anything here that just wowed me food-wise. Hey, but nothing didn't wow me either. I mean, there was nothing here that I thought was bad, but there was nothing that made me go, oh my gosh. So over here is where the aquarium was, where you got to snorkel. So you come down here, you would get your equipment, and it would take you out to the snorkeling area. So now we just have a restaurant that was here before, that no more snorkeling. So this ship here was actually part of the lagoon. This whole area here that's now sand was the Snorkeling Lagoon. So they kept the ship, that separated the two pools. And over there where the showers are, that's where you would come and return your gear and so forth. But yeah, all the fish that was in this lagoon is now over at Epcot in the big aquariums over there. A shame. I really enjoyed this. This was actually over here where the rocks are. It was actually where you entered the water. So you would circle around the ship here, but right there where the concrete is, and you can see the lines where you got in line to actually board. Yeah, what a shame. But yeah, so now this is a more beach area, and it feels kind of weird walking on top of the lagoon. So as we walk around the park, you can see the decor here is it's lovely. It's quiet. What I find is that sometimes the music will kind of modify depending on what part of the theming area you're in. But overall, it's very relaxing out here. Very much enjoy this park. Let's watch some people come down the slides. Here's the Humunga Cowabunga, and over there you can see the lazy river that we were on earlier today. And a splash of people coming down the slide. And then there's a nice mountain trail here with other things to go and take a look at. So let's walk around. Okay, we're gonna take the trail here. You know, the trail's awesome. I love the trails here. Disney always does its best to make sure everything looks amazing and everything's decorated. So we're gonna take the trail up to the slide. We're gonna go on the slide, and I was just told that I can bring the GoPro on, so we'll see it. That was a short marriage. Aww. Now why would you drag tin cans behind a boat? Okay. So that's the other thing you need to be aware of here. A lot of stairs. A whole lot of stairs. There's no elevators here. So if you can't do steps, this is probably not for you. Stick to the lazy river. But even the lazy river has steps getting in and out. From the point of view near the top of the slides here, the view is actually really great. You actually even get to see people coming down the slides, which is pretty cool. And then there's the exit pool over there. And over there is the giant wave pool. Alright, so we're on the storm slides. We're about to get on. A note, if you're wearing like river shoes, you got to take them off before you get on the slide. So keep that in mind. It's a rule. Not sure why, but a rule's a rule. If you have flip-flops, I would just say just you're going to carry them and tuck them in, and you should be okay. Whee! Ow. So we're gonna explore more. So far we've done the lazy river, the storm slides. I like the storm slides. The only thing I really don't like about the storm slides, I have a rash guard shirt on, which you're not allowed to wear t-shirts. You have to wear, you know, one of these rash guards. I wear it mostly because of the sun protection it gives me. But it's also supposed to protect your skin against the slide. Well, the grooves on the slide, the separators, hurt as you go by them. So I was like, ow, ow. You might actually got an ow on one of the video clips there, but we're gonna explore around and look at some more of the decor and check out some more slides. Here's the lazy river that we took earlier today. There's a big old rope bridge at the top there. I like the shipwreck theme there with the cannons. That's kind of cool. Oh, we have Gangplank Falls. It's a raft ride. We're gonna give that one a shot. And these are my new friends. They're actually Florida locals, and we're gonna give this a shot. So this one's gonna stay on me. That's good.
Yes.
Here we go.
I'm gonna be backwards again.
Oh, I don't want to be backwards. I don't want to be backwards. I don't want to be backwards. It's okay, I'm there. Oh no. Oh, hey, there's fireworks. Why is there fireworks at a water park? Fireworks! And I'm backwards again. I don't want to be backwards. Oh, that's wet and cold. What the heck's up with that? Water park. Oh yeah, water park. I shouldn't expect to get wet. I'm sorry.
I'm good with going backwards. You know, wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, water. Is that a shark? No. That was short.
That isn't short.
We waited 15-20 minutes in line, and it's short.
That's it?
Welcome back, guys.
What? We can go again? Thank you. 10-minute wait. We gotta get in line and get our inner tube, and then go up there and ride it down. We got a raft. Bucking up to the slide. Got some Beach Boys in the background, which is kind of cool. It's actually turning out to be a really nice day. And you know, with the clouds and the sporadic rain, it's not overly hot. It's kind of nice. Whoa! Hey, this is fun. Wow, we're actually getting some good speed on this. This is going fast. Whoa! Oh, I like this. This is awesome. Oh, get some speed. Whoa! 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 That's kind of like a little air brake. One little update, which I'll slip somewhere in here. This is not in order, but the lines you saw today, or that you are seeing or will see in a moment, depending on where I put this in the video, this is an overflow from Blizard Beach. Apparently Blizard Beach had an emergency closure today, so it was shut down, and everyone that was going to Blizard Beach came here instead. Looking at the crowds, it wasn't very bad today. Like I said, some of the lines were 10-minute long. So if this was the equivalent of 2 parks, you could do well here and actually ride something. Keyhole Fall was actually a lot of fun. That's a good ride. You go pretty fast. The end kind of almost has like automatic braking, because the waves at the end, you end up hitting that and it kind of stops you pretty quick. We're gonna go explore some more. So it's the middle of July, and I've been here just a couple hours, and I've already ridden Lazy River and 2 of the rides. Hello. This is our buddy Memphis. Hi, Memphis.
Hello.
And there's his parents over there.
They don't really know what to
We met them in line on one of the rides. Decided to jump back into the lazy river because it's the lazy river and it's awesome. Now the lazy river, once you get into it, takes a full 30 minutes to do a full rotation around the park, which is awesome. And now we're heading towards the waterfall again. Now if I had thought about this, I would have gotten in after the waterfall, but no, I gotta go into the waterfall. Oh boy! No! Woo! So you know what's awesome about a lazy river? Absolutely everything. But an absolute great way to just kind of relax and enjoy. And I really enjoyed this lazy river a lot. One of the other parks that we're going to be filming fairly soon is Aquatica over at SeaWorld. And Aquatica is actually one of my favorite parks. That's really a spectacular water park. But this is a really close second to me. I really like Typhoon Lagoon. I think it's very comfortable. Even as crowded as it is with the middle of the summer, if you watch my video over at Universal at Volcano Bay, I went there before the summer and it was packed. Here it is the middle of summer here and it's not bad at all. The lines for some of the slides were as low as 10 minutes. Can't beat that, especially in the middle of the summer. Earlier I had talked about how as you move through the park the music changes. So we're over kind of like in the old area of the park. Not old because it's older than the rest of the park, but it's kind of like the rundown, the 1940s, 1950s buildings and so forth. And of course they have like, 1940s, 1950s music playing in the background, and you got some Glenn Miller going. And one of the things about the lazy river is you get to pass through all the different eras and listen to all the different music. And it's really, really nice. So we have happy landings over here. This is where you can get off the lazy river if you want, and you can get yourself some ice cream. So we got a little ice cream shop. Now there's food places all over this location here. And over here at Happy Landing, you have kind of like picnicking area. Now these are all reserved like cabana areas here. And then over in this direction here we have this is a restaurant I've eaten at before and the food was pretty good, but what I like about this is that it's easy to get in and out fairly quickly, and you have drink refills right here. So if you're always looking for a drink refill location, this is a good one right here. Go order your food, fill up, sit down, eat, and have free refills. So free refills are kind of a rarity at the Disney parks. I'm going to be doing a video in the future. Please watch for it, showing you where all the free refills are and all the different parks. Let's look at the menu here. Yeah, so you have a whole plethora of different options food-wise here. I have to say I actually really liked the island burger. I thought that was really good. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, and there's vegetarian options. Here we have a tropical salad, vegetable wrap, plantain, black bean burger, and so forth. So the accommodations here are pretty good overall. And like I said, I recommend the island burger. We finished our day here at Typhoon Lagoon. We got to ride a bunch of really great rides. We got to explore. This really is one of my favorite parks when it comes down to it. I think my two favorite water parks here in Orlando is Typhoon Lagoon at Disney, and for SeaWorld we have Aquatica. Both have a lot to offer and they're a lot of fun to enjoy. I like the length of the lazy river here at Typhoon Lagoon. but the rapid lazy river over at Aquatica is absolutely a blast. We hope you enjoyed the tour. Please remember to like and subscribe down below.
My name's Lincoln. My name's Troy.
My name's Landon. We're from Fruitland Park. Like and subscribe to the Orlando.